Welcome, y'all. We back. Uncensored Conversations. The conversations for the people. Today, we have another guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Jaden Baine. I'm a junior multi-platform production major.
Okay. And the topic today, today after posting my first reel on Instagram made me change my perspective on the topic. The topic is, are successful black people obligated to give back to the community? What you think?
Nah.
Well, you say that.
I believe that first of all, it is a choice. It should not be obligated. One person's work is one person's work. It should not equivalent to, be spread to other people if they don't want that to be the case.
And I'm not gonna lie, I agree. And I'm bitter on the topic because, so let me use an example. Yesterday, I posted my first reel. First, it was gonna start off as a homework assignment.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, you know what? I can make this into something. Portfolio, passion. I actually got the love for it. I post my little snippet on Instagram Reels. 1.2K people saw it. That's tough, right?
Yeah.
50 people hearted it. Out of out of the insights, 70% were people following me, 30% were non-followers, and out of the likes, majority of the likes were people not following me.
Oh, so
it's like,
why they moving like that?
If I get famous, I'm not giving back to none of y'all.
Exactly, they wasn't showing support.
That's how I feel. I feel like when you get successful, my mom always told me you don't my mom don't be if I get money or whatever, my mom don't expect anything in return because she helped me get to where I need to be out of the kindness of my heart. Friends and stuff, I don't expect anything in return because, you feel me? I help them from the kindness of my heart. It's not a transact. People think relationships and favors and stuff like that are transactional when sometimes it's just good to help somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
It's good to put the energy out into the world so you can get it back.
Exactly. And if you're seeing this, you're seeing this right now, think to yourself, why haven't I hearted the video?
Because why you not showing support? It don't say nothing to press a button.
If you could watch it, you can like it.
Exactly. That's kind of hating.
That's hating.
That's looking indirect hating. Come on.
That's hating.
Come on now.
Out of the 1.1K people that watch this,
50. Hold on, let's do some math. Let's do some math.
If you're watching this right now and there's no heart next to the picture, why can't you just press heart? Nobody's holding a gun to your head.
Exactly. It's just that's what 1,150 people that did not heart the message.
I look at it like this: if I ask 1,000 people for $1 and 1,000 people get it, I got $1,000 now. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people don't want to help people out. And I see why, a lot of celebrities don't want to give back to the community. Shout out to the celebrities that, do give back to the community. And, there's a lot of celebrities that are building schools in Africa and stuff like that. And a lot of successful people that's, helping out the community. But they're doing that out of the kindness of their heart. Nobody got them to where they needed to be but themselves. They worked to that. Yes, there are people labels that help them, but they got those opportunities. They put themselves in those rooms. Nobody did that for them. Nobody. You feel what I'm saying? If you become a famous photographer, I'm not gonna, hey, Jaden, I put the first camera in your hand. Let me get $1,000 for tuition. What?
It's just kind of if I want to help you, I want to help you. But it's just I'm not going to expect nothing in return.
Exactly.
That's kind of that's kind of fake. It's kind of
that's fake. That's oh, I'm only doing this so I could get something in return, and I feel like that's not genuine.
And it's I feel like something that's genuine is gonna go a lot further because if it's transactional, it's what about the future? It's not even about money, not even about just a connection.
Exactly, how I look at it. Say this podcast thing does become something. I have one friend. I sent her the video. She don't got Instagram. I sent her the video. She was like, "Oh, 10 out of 10. The energy of your guest was amazing. You did your podcast voice. That's good. just like giving me my big
You
ups
know,
on it or whatever
good
like
feedback
that.
too. On top of that,
So
like,
it's like, dang, I don't know this person as well as I know other people that I would have thought supported it. I have people at my mom's job supporting
and
more
that's
than
showing
the
love.
people that I go to school with. That all you gotta do is press a like button. You feel what I'm saying? So I really don't think that like successful black people are obligated. I feel like we need to like. There's nothing wrong with putting someone on, but don't go look for it.
True.
Like, don't go. You can't expect to eat at the same table as somebody else. Get an invitation. Don't invite yourself. Like there are parents that put their kids through acting and through all this, and then when their kids become successful, they're like, "So where's my stuff in return?" My
That's-
mom don't even ask for
You shouldn't
refund
look at
money.
it like that.
Like when I get a refund check, my mom don't even ask for none of it. I mean, I give money.
Of course, like that's
Feel me? That's Mama Dukes. You feel what I'm saying? So I give money, but she doesn't. Oh, I'm expecting money. I feel like that's not genuine, and that's not showing you care. I feel like genuinely caring and showing support leave more of a lasting mark.
Because you always gonna remember the kindness and warmth that you felt. Trust.
Exactly. I
Trust.
don't know why. Like, I feel like a lot of the times, like, say it's 3 black people in a room and 3 white people. A lot of the times, the black people are gonna see themselves as the competitor.
I know, and you should be looking across the table.
Look,
But like,
thank
look
you.
across the table, but
Yes.
no one want to look
we
across
have
the table.
we
Everybody wanna
have
fight each
bigger
other.
fish to fry. Now, this is not nothing against white people. You feel what I'm saying? Love all races. You feel me?
Of course.
But I'm just saying, like in the real world, like yes, they're gonna like white people are gonna hold you back in a sense, but the person next to you that's applying which is not your biggest competitor. We need to start a culture where we start putting each other on
Yeah,
instead of
uplifting each
trying
other.
to this gatekeep culture. Like, why is it that I go to somebody in the street? Oh, I like your sweater. Where'd you get it from? I don't even know. Bro,
Yo,
you just
like-
bought that sweater the other day.
Yo, I hate gatekeepers.
Like,
But like, even put it like this: like, you help someone climb a cliff. Like, they get up further than you. If one time you need help, they could look back down, tell you the path to get up.
exactly.
It's as simple as that.
But instead, nowadays, I feel like, okay, say you don't want to lift someone up that cliff with you. Don't throw a boulder down there.
True. If you're not gonna help someone, also don't put them down,
Exactly.
because that's even worse, and that shows a lot about your character.
Exactly. Like, I feel like nowadays, people forget to give constructive criticism. Like, it even goes to the professors here. There are a lot of professors here. I do an assignment. Oh, assignment bad. This, like, 50 out of 100 points.
No feedback,
No feedback, no nothing.
no path to improvement. Just like you just on your own.
And then, mind you, they grading it late. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I probably did good on this one. Let me do the next one like this. No,
Then-
there's no feedback.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to start uplifting each other. If you do want to have the mindset to, oh, a black person's obligated to give back, help them. Give them a reason why they would want to give back on their own.
True, because at the same time now, like, if someone like where they grew up was very supportive of what they did, they're more likely to give back because they always gonna remember again the warmth that the community showed to them. So just again put that energy out.
Exactly. And I'm not saying like, oh, support is something that you need to give to someone. You feel what I'm saying? Because like me personally, I have like 8, 9 siblings or whatever like that. My parents, family. That's enough support for me. You feel what I'm saying?
Everyone got their own priorities.
Yeah, but I'm saying like on the aspect of the same people that wasn't liking my posts are the same people. Hey, Kendall, are you able to give me a ride somewhere?
And that's
Hey,
that's
Kendall.
shiesty, like,
You want to go to a party? Like, this the same people that
guess you talk to in person.
these are people that I
man.
have everyday interactions with, as where my friends, I have a friend, Delilah, lives like 2-3 hours in Virginia. I drop my thing. I get a text. Love the video. Let
That's
me be on the
beautiful.
put me on the next one. I said when? I drive down next week.
That's
I could get someone to
That's crazy,
drive
like-
down that lives how far away?
But then someone that lived down the block can't even hurt.
Someone that live across the
Man.
lawn from me can't even heart the picture.
Yo,
So I
that's
feel like
crazy.
people pick and choose, and then I'm not a bitter person. Feel me? I don't give negative energy, even when it's like coming to me. I don't give negative energy because I do believe in karma and stuff like that. So I'm not a bitter person. I'm not gonna be on some I'm not messing with you because you ain't like you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. But I feel like I need to start having the mindset that I'm gonna just start like not give the energy back, but start reciprocating the actions that are given to me. So if you're
Yeah.
not gonna support me, hey, I'll support you the best way I can in a sense. So what I mean by that is, you have a hair page. If you were to support me, like on some surreal stuff, I'll go to everybody. Yo, support this hair page. Support this hair page. Support this hair page. But the fact that you're not, I'll maybe repost it if I get a chance, if I remember to. I'll
You
maybe
gotta,
leave a
move a
comment.
certain type of way.
Yeah, you definitely gotta move. So when these like big successful people, and then like people be thinking like when we say successful people, I'm not only talking about celebrities. There are some successful people that are not celebrities. A 9 to 5 worker can be a successful person.
That
People
is a
need to
successful
realize
person. They in a career.
they're,
They
you're
not on the street. They could take care of themselves.
successful and rich is not this does not mean the same thing.
Exactly.
You could be a success. I'm successful in college right now. I'm not the richest man.
Of course.
You feel me? But I'm a successful person. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm going out there, meeting the people. I'm putting myself in rooms where if you don't have a tie on, they're not letting you in the door. There are rich people that can't put themselves in their room. You feel me? So I'm saying. So
Yeah.
it's like success and rich. I feel like people need to like differentiate. Yeah.
That's not the same thing.
Because if you're a celebrity, that doesn't mean you're successful.
True, because at the same time now, you could be a celebrity for the wrong reasons.
Exactly.
Not every, how I say it, not every position in the limelight is a good position.
Exactly. People forget to realize like people get successful or people get famous. That's the proper word, famous
True.
of hate and stuff like that. Like all like any type of attention is still attention. So
Yeah.
it's people that get success like famous off hate and stuff like that. And there are people like regular people. A lot of our professors are successful. They've had good careers. They're doing what they love and a passion and everything like that. You don't have to be LeBron to be successful.
Yeah, that's the pinnacle of quote unquote success.
I feel like like people have stereotypes on or like prior notions on what they think success is. And I have another question. This is actually it just came to my
Okay.
mind. Stereotypes. Do you feel like stereotypes is something that people and like specifically speaking for the black culture?
Mhm.
Do you think for stereotypes, do you think that we feed into stereotypes or stereotypes is something that people just put on us and we have nothing to do with it?
I'll say it goes both ways. Hear me out. So in terms of our parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the whole YN culture going on right now, all that.
Yeah.
That's a choice. Like, at the same time, at the end of the day, we all got our own minds, our own brains.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everyone wearing the same thing? Why is everyone wearing the same thing?
Okay.
Like, of course, you don't gotta like, I don't know, wear a suit and tie and all that. That's not everyone's cup of tea. But it's like, be your own person. Like, don't feed into, because it's also a negative stereotype. Like, you know, a quote unquote YN is a negative stereotype. People have this perception of what a YN is, and it's like, that's not a good thing. Of course, there's many people who wear stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I used to wear stuff like that. That is not a YN at the definition, but it's like if someone is looking at you on the street and they see you in a Nike all black Nike Tech, what you call it, a ski mask or a fitted, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's a YN.
Yeah.
But on the flip side now, you could also say, why does someone automatically like associate that with young black people that wear that stuff? And you know, that's just the way life is. But
I definitely agree. I feel like with stereotypes is something that it like people put on us, but I feel like we do play a massive part in feeding into the stereotype. Like, but I feel like sometimes it is a coincidence. So like the stereotype of like a like an angry black woman or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Just because she's black doesn't mean she's gonna be angry.
True.
People just so happen to have instances where they run into an
Yeah,
angry black woman.
like just having to catch someone on the wrong day.
On the
You catch
yeah.
auntie on the wrong day in the street having road rage.
But I
Wow.
do feel like to go into stereotypes, I do feel like celebrities play a part in this as well.
True.
I feel like black celebrities should be held to a higher standard when it comes to certain things. So like recently something popular, the whole NLE Choppa and young boy like beef.
Mm.
It seems one sided, but the young boy and the NLE Choppa beef or whatever like that. I feel like celebrities like that, like they don't they put a bad representation on how our culture is. You
True.
feel what I'm saying? Only for the sense that yes, they are being themselves, but people are looking to you when stereotypes are made. It's not off only everyday encounters. It's of celebrities, what they see
True.
online.
That's another big thing. The media.
Yes.
At the end of the day, that situation is still two successful artists, black artists that
Yeah.
are fighting against each other.
Yeah.
It comes back to what we was talking about again. So it's just like we should, as a community, we should try and filter ourselves sometimes in the media, so we don't give that perception. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's not like we saying, "Oh, don't be yourself in the media." No. It's a time and a place for everything.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? We have bigger stuff to fry than these
course.
internet beefs. Like I understand it goes deeper than what like surface level. Like it's gangs. These gangs go deep. It's stuff people do that you can't take back. You feel like you feel like you got to get your up one or your next one on
Yeah.
somebody or whatever like that. But there's no food stamps.
Yo, that's a crazy thing too.
I'm supposed to be flying to the UK soon. My flight
Yo.
might be canceled. We have bigger stuff to to worry about.
No, like as a first of all, as a country, like right now, there's bigger stuff to worry about.
It's
than,
too much
than
stuff.
some beef. Like
Like
we in a concerning place right
it's
now.
too much stuff. The army preparing for Venezuela and all this stuff. It's too much stuff going on right now, and I do feel like while I did say celebrities they're not, or successful people are not obligated to give back, I do feel like they need to prioritize certain things.
True.
We're making songs about sex, guns, and drugs. Why aren't we holding press conferences? And like, people do this. Kudos to the I'm not saying all celebrities and successful people don't do this. Celebrities and successful people do this, but I don't feel like enough does this. And this also has to play a part in the media, because there are amazing black people out there, and the media chooses to highlight the negative things that we do and the negative encounters. Like there could be someone that saved someone and someone that a black person that hurt someone. They're gonna run to the story with the black person that hurt someone, because us as users are interacting with the someone hurting someone more than the someone saving someone. So I do feel like in society, like with everything going on, we have a part to play in this.
True.
We need to be the change. And I'm a person, I'm strong on change starts from the bottom and it starts with education. And I'm not talking education from the stance of going to college, because college is not everyone. And I'm not going to say college is a necessity in a sense.
Because it's not.
Because there are famous and successful people that's never went to college that are still doing what they need to do. But I'm talking education in a stance where knowledge is power. You don't have to be educated in the school system to be knowledgeable. And I do feel like people need to be more knowledgeable, just knowing things that's going on, knowing who's running for mayor in your local town, knowing laws that are happening that just passed in your local town or your state, your city, whatever you want to do. I feel like knowledge is power, and as long as we're not knowledgeable, the country is going to keep declining that the way it is because we're
People aren't
not
informed.
we're not informed, and we need, like, to be honest, and it's crazy that it's a mindset for me, like, how things are going right now is how things are going right now. We need to start preparing for the future generations to come. We
True.
need to put more money and resources in schools, in not only educational schools, but like in the college, university, high school, trade schools. We need to support trade
Yes,
schools
trade
more,
workers run the world. They keep the world
job
running.
corps and stuff like that. We need
Yes,
to support shelter, more stuff like that. So they need to feel the support so that they can be the change to change the world later. How the world's happening right now for us, sad to say, the generations before us did what they can, but there could have been more things they could have done. And I feel like now we need to be that change,
yeah,
unless history is going to repeat itself. We're going to get another Donald Trump in a couple of years. We're going to get food stamps taken away again in a couple of years. It's going to be history that repeats itself if we don't start to change now. Y'all don't want another Donald Trump. So why
no one
don't we
does.
focus on raising our kids properly so that there isn't another Donald Trump? And I do see, I'm not gonna say all parents are not raising their kids properly and stuff because people have their different, ways to go about it. But I do feel as if that there could be more things done and things can be gone about a different way, maybe a different approach. Like the term problem child, I don't really agree with that term because a lot of those problem children only have that mindset because that's something you instilled in them.
True, you put that on them. Some problem children just learn a different type of way,
And
but
some of them,
some they will never
yeah,
like know
some of
that.
them people people act out sometimes as a cry for help, and people don't realize that. Like, I feel like we need to be like us. I'm talking about like the current college students. We need to be the change. But I feel like we shouldn't try. I feel like nowadays people try to be different from the older generation so much that they're hurting themselves. Like,
Yeah,
in the sense of, like, for instance, say my dad talked to a lot of girls and was a hoe and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh no, I'm never gonna be like that. I'm trying so hard not to be him that I'm missing out on the opportunity of talking to a beautiful person I could be potentially marrying that's right in front of me. So I feel like while we need to be the change, we need to also, learn from their mistakes
true. This generation doesn't know moderation.
at all.
No moderation. I feel like anything that is on two extremes are not good.
Hmm.
It's always a middle place that is the sweet spot.
No, yeah, because if we don't start to change now, who will? Why are we? I don't want my, like, child coming into a world that's damned
Declining.
already.
Yeah,
Like, what's the point of having what's the point of having a kid in this, like, society right now if it's this bad?
if it doesn't change, then it's like, why?
Why am I like the child didn't ask to be brought to this earth? Why am I, like, bringing this child here knowing things that, like, that's like somebody who doesn't have money and stuff like that having kids by choice? Because I know sometimes, like, you don't you have to have a kid because you don't agree with abortions and stuff like that. But if you have the option, wrap up, protect yourself. Why bring, if you're not financially stable, why bring a child into this world? That's why some people be like, oh no, I'm not helping you feed your children because you shouldn't have had kids or whatever. Granted, we don't know the situation, but if you can't support something, don't have it. I have a cat or whatever like that right now. Say I didn't have stuff to support, I spent like $100 the other day in Walmart just for cat stuff. If I didn't have the money to support it, why would I have a cat
True.
if I
Like, give it
couldn't
up for
support it?
adoption. Like, there's always a solution too. Like, if someone is in a better position to like take care of something, like, probably talk to them. Like, if you don't want to abort a child, bring it into this world, you can't support it. You know, even though you might not want to do it, maybe abortion. Not abortion. Adoption is a better thing.
No, yeah, I just feel like this is all wrapping up to like the giving back and everything like that. I feel like for people to have the mindset to give back, it has to be a mindset. It can't be something expected. I feel like everything we discussed, like I feel like we just need to change as a society. I feel like not a lot of people are on the same page, and I feel like it's kind of hard to get on the same page because we all are different people. We were raised different ways. We have different ideologies. We have different theories. We have different expectations, goals,
Even morals.
morals, yeah, beliefs and everything like that. So I feel like it's hard for us to get on the same page, but I feel like we all need to be that change that we see. And then I feel like sometimes having the mindset of is blacks versus whites versus this versus that renders us in a sense like it puts us back in a sense because we're too busy trying to like one up the next race when the next race might not be worried about us.
They not to a certain extent. That's the crazy part.
Like it's me and another white person in a room. Oh yeah, I need to just do better than this white person. I need to do that better than this white person. The white person, do. Yeah, I hope they
Living
get
life
this job. Carefree.
And the crazy part is, no matter what you believe in, we are all people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We all function the same to a certain extent. Like, come on, why is it always a constant like putting each other like against each other? Like,
Yeah, I feel like we have bigger like stuff to worry. That's like
We
I
need to be
always
united
look at it.
front.
We have bigger stuff to worry about right now, to try to like for the internet beefs, the arguing. I'm not gonna lie, like I've got in this mindset in like my sophomore year of college because I'm like I used to be arguing with people. Once I got into my fight, my sophomore year and third grade or whatever like that, got into my mindset. I'm like, yo, bro, why am I fighting these like? Why am I fighting these people?
or bigger problems.
Like after I graduate, even after this semester, I'm probably never gonna see them again. I'm coming out my character. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm joining a statistic, a stereotype of the black
See,
men.
you put it like that.
If I would have got kicked out of school, I would have joined. I would have been a statistic. A kid from another state comes to HBCU or college, get kicked out for fighting, and has to come home and live with his parents. I would have been a statistic. Thank God that I wasn't. And once I didn't get kicked out, I changed how I was. I wasn't partying as much. I was locking in. I'm working on graduating to, better myself. I started traveling more. I just went to a 2-week trip to London and Spain. Now I'm going to Scotland, Ireland, Amsterdam, Switzerland, Germany. Feel me? I'm trying to better myself. I feel like everybody needs to have that click. And I do feel like everyone is gonna have that click. Sometimes it was a reality check.
Others. Yeah, sometimes people take longer than others. That's just the unfortunate thing.
And I feel like sometimes people take longer because of arrogance.
True, but also it's never too late. Just some people are very stubborn.
No, yeah. But thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for tuning in.
Happy to be.
Make sure you like, share, whatever you want to do.
Repost.
Repost.
Right.
Thank you. This is Uncensored Conversations. The conversations for the people.